In TR, we want to advocate for others. The story of people's lives are valued to us. We want to know their stories in order to know who they are and where they are coming from. We hope to remind those in TR who follow the medical model not to get lost in it. We encourage you to listen to stories that have created meaning and importance, which have brought happiness with them.
As TRs, we hope to inspire others to see happiness in their own unique perspectives. We encourage others to make time for happiness. We want to share our individual experiences of happiness by expressing how each unique moment provides value and meaning to that person.
The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything. We do not want to compare our happiness to others.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news talking this and that. Well, give me all you got, don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why, because I'm happy.
So, growing up, what made you happy? Can you share any memories you might have had?
Oh, when we climbed the mountains with my brother
Where were the mountains?
in Ireland.
What?
And going to the beaches and learning to swim. And I love to go to school and play hockey.
Yeah.
For me, it's like my family, my friends are probably the biggest things that make me happy. But then there's also like the little things, like personal favorites, like playing rugby, listening to Beyonce, things that make me feel good.
For me, if we're talking about like a consistent thing that like from interactions with people, I love like having like realizations of things. Like that's one thing that makes me so happy is that like almost like learning something that like I didn't know, having this big like oh my gosh moment, like oh that makes me so happy. I also like listening to music. I like dancing when no one's around. That makes me happy.
I like being friends with family, not doing much, like it doesn't really matter, it's just hanging around, chatting. I like being active too, like running around. It doesn't have to be rugby, it's just anything. Sports makes me really happy because you don't have to think about anything else usually. You're like distracted and you don't think about like work or school and things like that, so that makes me happy.
I guess my friends and my family make me happy.
Yeah.
I like to play Xbox.
Your Xbox?
Yeah, I play games, and then whenever I play games, I feel happy.
Why does that make you happy?
Because I'm enjoying it.
What part of the activity do you enjoy?
Like if I'm playing a game that's involved in racing, I like cars, so racing is what I like.
Do you still enjoy the game if you don't win the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why do you think that?
Because like even though you don't win, you still achieve something, which like you at least finished it.
Yeah, so a sense of accomplishment. Yeah. Thank you.
Another thing that makes me happy is to draw, sketch, anything with art in it. And a clear example is all the stuff that's on my hand.
I guess food makes me happy.
Okay, what does happiness mean to you?
Happiness means to me to be with my family and the ones I love.
സന്തോഷമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു
എനിക്ക് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്
എൻ്റെ പേരപ്പിள்ളികളെല്ലാം நல்லா படிச்சு நல்ல குணமான பிள்ளைகளாக இருந்தால் போதும்.
Okay.
அதான் எனக்கு தேவை.
Happiness means when you're positive. Positive.
What does that mean?
Like,
What do you mean? Like, what does being positive have to do with
Like,
being happy?
If I'm positive,
Mhm.
it helps me be happy.
So that creates happiness
Yeah,
for you?
So
Happiness to me is to not just be rich or always be happy, but to be satisfied in what I do and to genuinely enjoy it. Like for example, when I go meet my cousins or like an outside country, I feel happy then. Or when I play badminton, I feel very satisfied about what I do. So then that is one form of happiness for me.
Happiness means to me being like at peace, but then also being more than at peace. So like you're enjoying your life and being happy and smiling, just something more. Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
What it means to me, what does it mean, like definition wise, or what's like the value of it?
The value of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty high value. It's probably the highest value in my life.
And what does it mean to you specifically, though?
The definition.
Yeah.
I would say happiness is like the little things that like make you kind of like what Bresh said, like a little more than at peace. I wouldn't say it's anything like extravagant or extreme, but it's kind of just that contentness that you have.
I feel like for me, happiness is like not worrying and being in the moment.
And enjoying that moment.
Yeah, enjoying the moment. Like you said, it doesn't have to be something big. It's just, yeah.
like whenever I'm around someone that's negative and saying bad stuff, I like to think in my mind the opposite. So like what would not happen, like of what they're saying.
Okay. Yeah.
What makes you happy?
Makes me happy when everybody else is happy.
Anything particular to yourself?
Having dinner with my grandchildren.
Yay, that's me.
ஒன்றும் சந்தோஷம் இல்லை, இது மாத்திரம்தான் எனக்கு சந்தோஷம்.
ஏதாலும் like இந்த பிள்ளைகளை போய் பார்க்கறது.
இதில் போய் பார்க்கறதும் சந்தோஷம்.
Okay, எவ்வளோ தரம் அது நீங்கள் செய்வீங்க அது?
வருஷத்துல விட்டா பார்க்கறது ஒரு பொம்பிள்ளைகளை.
என்னும் போறையில?
பாசமானமே.
Okay.
Well, mostly playing with my friends and having fun.
Having fun. When is the last time you've played with your friends?
At school.
Do you like school?
Yep.
Why?
Because it's fun.
What part of school is fun?
Well, everything except music.
Can like activities?
What makes you happy?
My friends make me happy.
Why do your friends make you happy?
Because they're my best friends.
What do you like doing with your friends that makes you so happy?
To play with me, like Power Rangers.
Power Rangers? Why does Power Rangers make you happy?
Power Rangers?
If anyone else wants to jump in.
I don't have a like distinct like setting, like an environment. It's basically just like whatever conversation comes up to me. Like one thing that actually I know where my happy place isn't. I hate having like real conversations over the phone. Like I love having like face-to-face conversations. Like that makes me very happy. So I guess whenever I have like physical like interactions like with people, that makes me really happy. So wherever that is.
I like being home with my family. I don't like being home alone. So I think it's where family is or friends are.
Yeah.
That would be my happy place.
That's what I was trying to think, like kind of like your happy place is the company you keep. But then I was trying to think of like general areas that are always happy. Be like going to the beach. I feel like it's a very like happy, like especially like you go to the beach when it's a nice day. So like the weather is there.
Oh,
so,
like the sun.
weather really affects like how 'cause it's a nice happy day. You're like, oh, I just love today. And if it's sad and gloomy, you're like, ooh.
I feel a lot of like where happiness comes from is when there's no expectations.
Yeah.
So like yes, like going to the beach a lot, like that does make people happy because generally it's like nice weather.
Yeah,
but I feel like
it's a relaxed day.
yeah,
No stress.
but I also feel like if you have the expectation of going to a place, being like, oh, if I go to this place would make me happy. Sometimes it doesn't, and like
because it doesn't meet your expectations.
Yeah, and I feel like that brings it down even more than it would have if you didn't have that expectation.
The beauty of happiness is not being able to buy it. Happiness depends upon ourselves. We cannot force ourselves to be happy. But as TRs, we can provide meaning to people's lives.
People are able to create relationships and connections through deeper meaning.
People forget that happiness is a valuable part of life, and happiness should be held at the utmost importance.
Value the simple things in life and appreciate your surroundings. Remember that happiness is a choice, not a goal.
When something doesn't work out the way you want it to, try to have a positive outlook and not let it affect your happiness.
Take some time to reflect on the small things that make you happy and surround yourself with them.
TR can help you self-reflect and identify meaningful aspects of your life. Continue to practice things that bring you value, meaning, and happiness. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, say I love TR. I love TR. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, say I love TR.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.